Hey everybody. All right, I'm back. It is week 12 of our Package B series, and it's been a little while. So week 8 was actually our last video. If you remember in that one, we took the queen out because they were making queen cells, and in the video there was a little bit of a suspense there. I left kind of an open-ended fate of the queen. I put her in my pocket, and then I got a lot of questions about what happened to the queen. So the queen is perfectly fine. I relocated her into one of my hives, and I might show a little video of evidence just that she made it and wasn't executed at the stake. But she's perfectly healthy and happy. She's a great queen, and she's doing a great job in a new hive. And so today we're going to check this hive, and I haven't looked in here in the last 3.5 weeks or so. I left them kind of be because we don't want to disturb them when they're making a new queen or when they're about to swarm or whatever. So hopefully we've derailed the swarm and then they just made a new queen. And we'll know here when we go through and do the inspection. She should have gone out on a mating flight and she should be laying by now. So that's what we're going to look for. And I need to relight my smoker. All right, so we're going to knock on the front door. Get into this. All right, so they've got our feeder jars are up here yet. We did refill these a couple of times, but did not get into them. That's a roach trying to get up here for some free food. Don't need that. Whoops. Little pop there on the inner cover. That's not a real great beekeeping move to jostle the bees. Luckily, these bees are very calm. They won't hold that against me too badly. All right. So today, all we're doing is a quick inspection, just really to make sure that the queen, that they have a queen, that she is laying properly, and we have a decent pattern at least to get started. We are squarely in the dearth here in southern Indiana. Today's the 27th of June, so we've had a dearth now for about the last week and a half. Just the temperature has gone to 90 plus degrees. We're getting a little bit of rain, but for the most part, a lot of our major things are no longer blooming. Okay, so this is a good sign. I want to show this to the camera. So this is a queen cell, and let me step around to the back here. So this is a queen cell, and you can see it's torn apart from the side. And that means that the bees have tore this down. So a queen is hatched, and before this one could emerge, another queen emerged first, and she stung it through the middle, and then the bees tore this down and took the that queen out of it. So that's a good sign in that it means that there was something that hatched in this hive. And with any luck, she went out and got mated properly and made it back into this hive. So we will go through here. So some of these, I had replaced some frames, so they're drawing out wax still. And there are eggs. So we do have a successfully mated and established queen. That's perfect. That is exactly what we wanted. And it looks like those are all fresh eggs on this frame. I'm trying to find our new lady. Let's see, just to put eyes on her for the sake of the video, and I like to see what she looks like. Yeah, this is all full of fresh eggs. So timing wise, we got this pretty great. That's why we want to leave them undisturbed. So that period of time, 3 to 4 weeks, it's really closer to the 4-week period where they go out, get mated, come back, get established, and start laying. And she's already laying a pretty decent brood pattern. She's got lots and lots of very really fresh eggs, at least up here on this top side. And we'll go down into the bottom box, and she may have some older brood down there. Yep, so here's some more queen cells that are tore apart from the side. So that's a good sign. That means that nature ran its course properly, and that's what happens in a real a natural swarm. They go out. First one that emerges goes around and punctures all of the other cells to kill the queens so that she doesn't have to fight them. And then the bees will tear down those extra cells. So let's see where we can locate our lady here in the bottom, maybe. And I haven't seen the queen cell where she emerged from, so we'll be looking for that just as a point of interest as well. Everybody's healthy. They've got a little bit of pollen. They've got some honey and some nectar there. They've still got enough food stores. They've been queenless now for about 4 weeks, so there is a little bit of a low population, which is why she's gone to town laying. And yeah, I've got some eggs here as well. This is a frame that's got all pollen on it. That's bee bread. That's really good. This is our last chance to see her in this last frame. Look, there's a bunch of bees in the bottom of the sides of the box here, so there's a good chance she's just roaming around somewhere else in the hive. Okay, well, that's all right. We know that we've got eggs, we have a laying queen, and everything is right with the world. So we didn't get to see the new queen, but that's okay. Everything is going well. So I'm gonna pack this back up, and so we're in the dearth period. There's not a lot to do. We're gonna stop feeding because we're squarely in the dearth. I don't want to kick off robbing. These guys are bringing in a little bit of resources and they're building the population. So at this point, we're going to reduce the frequency of our checks, probably 2 weeks or 4 weeks, just kind of depending on what the weather does, and see how, we'll just kind of come out irregularly, like when I'm mowing, check the entrance of the hive, make sure there's still some good traffic, maybe peek under the lid every once in a while. But as far as doing a full hive inspection, probably do that in about another month or so. So far, looks like we're all back on track. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a blessed day. Okay, I went back through the top box because I just, where the eggs were, I figured, man, she has got to be here somewhere. And here she is. She is a very large queen. So she looks very large and healthy, and she is laying a lot. You can see even now she's out looking for a place to lay. So she is working while we're watching her even. Maybe she'll even give us an opportunity to watch her lay an egg here too. You see she's sticking her head down in each one of those cells, looking to see if it's a place that she needs to lay an egg or not. Okay, here we go. As promised, here is the queen that is from the hive at the store. She's right here, and she has a fancy new paint dot on her. I marked her blue for this year's color just because I want to keep track of her. You can see her brood pattern here has got a lot of kind of holes in it. Would look spotty, but she took over for a failing queen, and so some of the resources were kind of scattered about, and so she doesn't get a demerit for that. She gets an evaluation period just like any other, and I know she was doing really, really well at the store, so we're all set there. She's doing a great job, and she has a brand new home here at the home yard, and they are doing great. She's rebuilding this colony just like I needed.